5:29 p.m. Wednesday, August 12th, 2020. Episode number 812 of UhhYeahDude. My name is Jonathan, and this is Seth.
Did you just say August 12th and then episode 812?
Yeah.
Okay then. Buckle up, I guess.
Um.
Wow. Oh yeah, dude. Fucking wow.
Are you forgetting something?
What?
You should wish me a happy birthday.
Your birth? What, for 2021?
What?
For 2021?
No, it's my birthday today.
8/12 is your birthday today.
Yes, my lunar birthday.
Your lunar birthday is today.
Yeah.
That's different from your birthday?
Yeah, I'm 44 years old
Is that true?
today.
Is that true?
It is true. It's my lunar birthday. I'm 44 today.
Okay, I thought your birthday was Friday.
No, well, I mean, in your pagan fucking
This is
Babylonian fucking.
This is my
lunar fucking. This is my lunar birthday.
Okay.
My Chinese lunar birthday.
Thank you.
This is the 23rd day of the 6th moon
Yes.
in the year 4718. I was born in the year 4675. I'm, as you know, when you're born, that you're born one
I know that.
in the lunar spectrum.
Exactly.
So that's today, my actual birthday. I am 44,
years old.
and so yeah, I guess if you care to wish me a happy birthday, I would appreciate it.
Double celebrate.
Well, I'm just saying. I mean, genuinely celebrate my accurate birth
Your
year
true
and
birth year.
my true age and my. Then you can feel free.
Your mom made me promise her I wouldn't. She said there's only one day to her.
So yeah, that's that.
Thank you so much for joining us. UhhYeahDude, America through the eyes of two Americans.
One 44-year-old.
One 44-year-old, one 46-year-old. You might know about this.
You're actually 47.
Oh, I'm actually 47, so I'll be 48,
Yeah.
but not on the 20th on...
I don't know.
We'll look that
I'll
up.
find out. I have to
You'll know about
do
this.
some numbers.
You might know about this. This is a product that launched in January of 2013. Nestle is taking their Purina Pro Plan line, and they're going to be the first sports dog food line. This is where sport meets dog. Optimized formulas. You have active for everyday dog exercise. You have performance for your dog if your dog is running and or hiking. And you have an advanced formula, of course, for competition.
For extreme.
Extreme competition for your dogs. The marketing chief of Purina says, all dogs can achieve greatness. All dogs go to heaven. And also, all dogs can achieve greatness.
Shall.
Pre-heaven. If they have an optimized formula. What's your dog eating? Is your dog performing at its peak optimized level? What would happen if you took your dog running or hiking, but instead of performance, you accidentally in the morning, you grab the advanced bag? Would it just jump off the cliff? Just
parkour.
Yeah, just, no!
I lost them.
Bandit!
Literally like the worst dog food company in the world.
Okay, so just...
Like animal byproducts, crazy corn syrup,
this
sugar,
is just
like
straight
it's just
up
like ground up dead dog and sugar.
all the dogs that fell off the cliff in the process of learning about this.
Turned into little kibble bits.
But that's only for the
Advanced.
active,
I mean.
everyday walking. Do you have just a simple like take my dog for a walk formula? No, because that's
Shit in the neighbor's yard formula.
yeah. What's that formula?
Shit on the neighbor's lawn and tiptoe away in the night.
That's optimized. That's expensive though. But we love our pets. We'll spend money on them. If you tell us if we can achieve excellence,
Greatness.
is it going to heaven?
Dominance?
What dominance?
Global dominance. All dogs can achieve
Purina
global
Heaven
dominance.
Plan. I want global dominance, a new world order for my dog. it was in January of 2013 that the Girl Scouts, wonderful organization. Young girls go out, they sell their Girl Scout cookies, and it's something that, all right, I want to help out. I'll buy a box of cookies. What are these? New, never seen these. Mango creams with Nutrifusion. Okay, so like we're just gonna teach girls that we can scam and just
Make words up?
we'll make words up, and then we'll indoctrinate young women and how they can dupe at an early age. I got my duping badge. I sold 100 boxes of Nutrifusion. Dupe badge. I'm sorry, it's got major vitamins. So we all want to eat with health in mind.
Sure.
So now we have a delicious new way you can do that. Close your eyes, take a bite.
Feel that Nutrifusion.
Can you feel the Nutrifusion
Washing over you?
in your bloodstream?
Pumping through your veins now?
Are you flush? Are you heating up? Mango creams combined with a crispy cookie with that sweet taste of mango. These tangy, refreshing tropical treats are packed with taste, but they're also packed with vitamins. It's got
like grooming girls to become pharmaceutical sales reps, right?
That and or like Instagram fucking snake oil saleswomen.
Skin regime.
Yeah. Why don't you? I mean, come here. Yeah, you want?
Let me.
This tummy tea in the Nutrifusion?
Yes.
Yes.
Comes with its own
Come
tummy
to this,
tea.
Yeah, it comes with its own tummy tea. Do you want it?
Nanotech tummy tea.
Do you want it? You like hyaluronic acid? You just put a little bit like right there. But you're so young. Why are you worried about it? Because we have to start worrying about it right now.
Seth.
Because like,
why are you on my
it's my
feed?
esthetician badge. Why are you on my jock, yo? Just buy these cookies. Okay.
I don't remember these, and I don't know if I saw them this year.
They're no longer. Somebody must have come along and shut this fucking down.
Can you order them off old eBay right now? Taste some of these. I think if we had them now, maybe
we had to listen. Yeah,
they had kept them. Maybe we wouldn't be in this COVID mess.
Everything we've ever mentioned on the show, there was
is
one
available
listener
on eBay.
that's purchased each thing, and they have it in their home
in a vault.
Anything we've ever spoken about, any energy drink, cocaine energy drink, you can't make it. No, he's got it.
Got it.
He's got it. So they tried to tell these kids, you need to learn about
you
the
need to
dupe
slang
right
this
now.
dupe. Call it Nutrifusion.
It's fucking sick.
Tell them it's good for them.
But I guess that's where we're at. We got to start them young.
A mango
How are they going to
cream
dupe when they're adults?
Mango cream cookie does sound
I know you
enticing.
Like that. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. An all-natural, non-hydrogenated oil. Enticed? I'm very enticed right now at this table.
By this mango cream.
Don't be.
Don't be too enticed.
Because don't be.
Not too enticed, sir. Get back in your car.
It's like, it's unbelievable that we would force that.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
That we can't wait.
No.
It's going to happen anyway.
But why not happen
so
sooner?
Teach them when they're young.
Yeah. That way they don't have conflicts when they're older, when they have to do it.
It's easier to do
because it's been doing it. They won't know that they're doing it.
Oh, it just becomes part
of
it. Yeah. Okay.
You don't want it. You want a killing machine. You don't want to. You don't want an intellectual soldier.
You want a fucking goddamn. You want your dogs and your daughters to dominate.
Cold-blooded assassin
this
killer.
Is a cold-blooded assassin killer.
You don't want her to contemplate.
Did you ever see
just go.
The Jean Renault and the Professional.
Kill.
Do it. Dupe.
Kill. Dupe.
Dupe. Wow. It was in January of 2013.
Are we wearing matching masks?
Yes.
Cute.
How do we know whose is whose?
Because mine has like chili stains on it.
A Massachusetts man is facing a drunk driving charge after police said he drove onto the lawn of the historic home once owned by the co-founder of Alcoholics Anonymous.
Which one? Dr. Bob? Bill W.
Bill Wilson.
Billy Will.
Donald Blood of Marlborough, Mass. told police, I thought I was driving into a parking lot. He actually took that car, went up over the curb, and went right almost through the house.
Is this a historical monument now, or is this an actual private home still?
They still hold AA meetings each week. It's a place of sanctuary where people can come to give thanks to God for their new lives. Until Donald Blood came through the fucking living room. Ah! I'm Donald Blood. I'm an alcoholic. I'm so sorry.
Sorry, I had to get here.
I had to get here one way or another.
I mean, if that's not a message.
Right there.
I mean, God took you in your car, intoxicated, took you directly into a meeting.
Lay in Bill W.'s bed. Wake up right next to his ghost. Hi, thirsty?
Hey, are you maybe an alcoholic?
For 3 fingers of bourbon. Where are me? Where am I? Yeah. Hello, everybody. Hello. Yeah.
This is the house that Alcoholics Anonymous built.
Is this it? This is where I'm here.
You just drove into it.
I'm here I'm in my driver's seat, but I am in the living room. Hello, everybody.
Thank you for having me. I'll share.
Donald Blood, let me share.
It's been a crazy week.
Oh, what a wild night.
Thanks for being here.
We're all just trying to get well. Anybody, any Entenmann's?
I'm not seeing the coffee
I'm not
table.
seeing much Entenmann's here.
Did I take it out when I fucking drove through the...
Is it under my car?
These shitty cookies and coffee?
Wow.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody.
Didn't mean to interrupt your share.
You do not look well. How are you? How's everybody doing? So rough. We're all trying to get well, right?
Yeah.
However we can.
One way or the other.
One way or another, we are
by
all
hook
trying,
or by crook.
if you will, trying to get well.
Yeah. Well,
What's going on with meetings? What about fucking how you haven't had any fucking meetings the last fucking 5 months? But what
do you mean?
doing?
Everyone's fucking been Zooming them.
Zoom
I
meetings?
mean,
All right.
I know people that have been online meetings long before this started, just because it's less jive, if you know what I mean.
Well, you don't
just
have to,
strictly recovery. You're just talking recovery.
That's your
You're not
meeting.
checking out.
No jive.
You're not checking out
just
newcomer
recovery.
girls walking
Yeah,
to
like,
get fucking coffee.
Interesting.
You know, you're just a anonymous, truly anonymous man in a chat
Stag only.
talking about fucking your recovery.
Yes. How'd your recovery go? Good.
Great. I'm not wearing any pants right now. I'm also watching porn while I'm doing this
hello.
AA chat, just
Hello.
so you know.
Hello.
But still, allows me to multitask, if you know what I mean.
In January of 2013, I was watching the television news program 2020. And they had a show called Pageant Confidential.
Is it called 2020 because they spend 20 minutes on one subject and 20 minutes on another?
I definitely don't think that's why. Because that would be crazy.
It's a good name for a show. Two subject matters,
are
20 minutes apiece. Two exposés, 20 minutos per...
20 minutes apiece would be 40. And what do you do for 20 minutes?
You got commercials.
20 minutes of commercials. Wow. That's a lot of...
Why not just make it a 40-minute show? Okay, so you want it to be 2020.
With no commercials, yes.
Wall-to-wall news.
Wall-to-wall info.
Wall-to-wall exposés.
Wall-to-wall shocking exposés.
But just with product placement.
Yeah. And so then he killed her? Yeah, he did kill her. With Coca-Cola. What? Killed her
We'll
with
be back with
Coca-Cola.
more 2020.
That's weird.
Commercial free.
You killed her with Coca-Cola? Just listen to my story.
2020 is in reference to the vision that the news show has and how clear and perfect it is.
It's the vision. They're so crystal clear in their exposés that you'll have 2020
But
vision.
there's only 2 exposés per episode, right?
Well, this was 1 full hour expose.
Okay.
This was the road to Miss America.
In 2013.
In 2013. So we were sitting down with some of the contenders.
Uh-huh.
Such as Miss California, Leah Cecil. Mock interview.
This is in training?
The training. Miss California, what is your feeling about euthanasia and it becoming legalized? Oh. Ooh, euthanasia. So right off the bat. You can't see what I'm doing, but what I'm doing is someone that said, oh shit, I don't know what that word means. And so answering this could be difficult.
Probably believing that it's maybe 3 words, youth in Asia.
Euthanasia, they are, they work hard. They're glad to work hard and be people.
Okay, how do we get, what happens?
Actually, that's one thing I'm not very educated on, so I need to look up on what exactly that means, but I do know it is a vaccine, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
A vaccine for life.
Yeah.
It's a fucking.
It's the
It's
final-
a life
it's the
vaccine.
final
It's
vaccine.
the greatest
It's the
vaccine.
final vaccine.
Diddle-dee-doo,
We got a vaccine for this? Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Come here.
It's the finest vaccine
Oh, this works so good.
to date.
Works so good.
You'll never catch anything ever
Oh my
again.
God, you'll never get it.
You'll never catch nothing.
Never worry about anything again. Stressed? Come here.
The euthanasia vaccine
It's an incredible vaccine. I'm working on that.
for a while now.
COVID vaccine? Working on it.
Working on it. Not going to have one anytime soon.
Miss Wyoming. You know, I can bark like a dog. And I hope they ask me, because I know they will remember someone barking like a dog. Like, right? You know,
How would they ask you to do that?
you guys want me to show you? And then she begins like doing not that good of an impression of barking like a dog.
Not good though?
No, not good.
Bad?
Bad. Rough.
No.
Oh, they don't really say rough.
They don't really say
Rough.
They can't say F.
Is that weird? And what? But again, back to what is the scenario, Miss Wyoming? We just asked Miss California about euthanasia. Could you bark like a dog?
Well, I think the only way would be, do you have any special talents?
Perfect.
And then that one comes out, but then
And then while she's juggling, ruff, as each ball lands in her hand.
juggles two balls.
Miss Wyoming, question for you on the political landscape.
By any chance?
By any chance,
Could you bark?
Could you bark like a dog?
Rough.
Miss Iowa, medical marijuana. Yes or no? I think that depends on the situation. Okay, I'm in. It does. Everything depends on the situation.
Absolutely.
Bark like a dog, not bark like a dog. Did you ask? Did you not?
Were you asked to?
If we were at a dog convention, fine. If we're at church, maybe not.
Okay.
You know, I personally know people who have had to go to medical marijuana for their last resort, for their health care. And I completely agree with that. However, I don't think it should be used for anything but recreational use and healthcare use.
So, not for.
So you only think it should be used
So it shouldn't be used for religious purposes.
in only certain. Okay, so all right, yes. So with the homies at the crib, yes. Stage 4 cancer, mitigating, helping sleep, yes. Religious ceremony, fuck
Absolutely.
off.
Get
Go to
out of here,
fucking
you
hell, you
dirty
sick fuck.
fucking Rasta.
Dirty, woof.
Dirty fucking Rasta.
You Rasta fuck.
Trying to get one over on
You
us.
don't ever try to twist it on me with your jaw principles.
Yeah.
Okay, again, so it's recreational, awesome.
Yeah, but only if, like.
Medical, awesome. And it really only leaves you correct. Religious ceremony. Okay. It really depends on the situation. And she's correct.
Yes. Yeah.
So it's all good, except. Oh, boy. IBM's 5 and 5. This is in January of 2013. This is a list of 5 innovations that could change the world in the next 5 years. So that would be 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Now it's almost 2021.
So these things should
So
have taken a hold by now, right?
years ago. Years ago, everything I'm supposed to tell you is
Came
completely...
to pass.
We almost... It's so passé.
We can't even fathom a world without these 5
Yeah,
things.
like froyo. It's just of course, yeah, of course I have froyo. Okay. This is focusing on how computers are developing the ability to taste, touch, hear, see, and listen, just like humans, except way, way better.
Yeah.
Of course. For example, a research manager of physical systems for IBM, Hendrik Hammond, describes a smartphone that could use a computerized nose to smell if we are sick. We have that, right?
I think so.
We definitely have that. I have that app. Sniff, sniff, sniff. What is that sniffing? That's my phone. Sniffing out the COVID. Oh, we have that? Yeah, we had it 2 years ago. Henrik said
We've
it.
had it for 2 years
We've
now.
had it for over 24 months. Forget the thermometer. Forget a doctor's visit. We'll simply just breathe into our cell phones, and it will tell us if we have the flu. The doctors, 2 years ago, every doctor went out of business because of that app. Hey, can I use your quick? Pull the
Can I
app
borrow
up.
your phone? I
Pull
think
the
I
app
have the
up.
flu.
Pull the app up. I want to find out if I got cancer. Pull the app up. Oh boy. Robin Schwartz describes how smartphones of the future might use vibrations to allow us to virtually touch a piece of material and feel the texture. She imagines a world in which online shoppers don't just see and read about an item of clothing,
Let's squeeze it.
but they'll like squeeze it and stroke it as well. Ooh. Is that denim? Yeah.
It's got a little stretch in it, though.
The
It's a little bit of elastic in
It's
it.
just that oh, that denim's
Just
a little
a
rough.
bit for forgiving.
We have that, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Dmitry Konevsky, a research scientist at IBM, explains that sound sensors will be able to hear an earthquake coming long before a human would sense it. Definitely have that.
Well, we kind of do.
Don't have that.
I
No.
think my app.
No,
my
because an earthquake happened last week, and when we found out 5 seconds into it when we were like, is this going to get out of control or not? That's when we found out.
I think my app tells me.
Well, your app whispers lightly, it's happening, although you're already standing on your phone, naked. It's under your
I
right
think it's
foot.
like 1 second before.
Good, that's what I need. 1 second. So I can get from here to a foot over here, which would get me closer to the beam that's fallen. Oh, they love to talk, don't they?
Why do they tell you not to go outside?
I don't know. Outside seems so much safer.
It's 1,000 times safer.
Unless, like, yeah.
I know that power poles can fall and shit,
No,
but
they don't.
like the idea of being in an apartment building and having the story
7
above you
stacks.
collapse
Yeah.
seems far more likely.
Then a bird maybe coming down, a pigeon hitting you? Yeah. Don't listen to him. Run outside.
That's what I do every time.
You should. That way, in the nude, you can get on Snapchat. Look.
Look at this guy.
Look at this guy. He ran outside in the
with his
nude.
dogs.
His phone's under his foot. John Smith explains that a computer that knows how to make sense of what it can see would be able to diagnose a cancerous growth on your skin. So you just like, boom, done. You're good. Benign, fine.
That's what
That's the
it's
name
called.
of the app. It's called Benign Fine.
Benign or fine? Well, no, it doesn't.
Finally, Lev
Benign to
Wodsny
5.
describes a computer program that can learn what pleases your taste buds on a molecular level.
Shut up.
And then can design healthy
Shut up.
recipes that taste delicious
Ugh, this
based
is
on
so-
that information.
Thanks, fucking
What?
Siri.
But this is how can it be? It tastes good and it's good for me? No.
No.
For a million years, no.
Never. Now.
No, ever.
Still-
Broccoli, disgusting. Cake, dope.
Still the same.
Still the same. Will be forever. Yeah, they made that app.
Yeah, it knows me.
It knows me.
It knows what I like.
It knows what I like. Well, you like cake and you don't like broccoli.
What do you?
Look at me. I'm a scientist. Wow. I'm a researcher.
Well, none of those things exactly came to light,
None
except
of those
except for
things,
my earthquake
except
app.
for your earthquake account, which again says, hey, I think there's an earthquake happening. You're already screaming at that point.
I was just reading last night about this new fault line I've got to be concerned with.
Oh, down in Palm Desert?
Yeah, down in the Salton Sea, actually.
Called the Palm Desert Fault Line.
No, it's
Who
Salton
runs,
Sea,
like-
but it runs literally through
like we looked
through
in
the center of the house.
Looked in the public records. We found out there's an ancient burial ground and a fault line that runs right under my house. That's how we got a good
That's
deal.
why we
on
got
it.
such a good
No
deal
one told
on
me
it.
about the burial ground or the fault line. We don't have to disclose that. I'm sorry, real estate agent. Out. Peace out.
anything less than 100 years
Yeah,
old.
and 200-year-old fault line or burial ground, we out. It's in the
Nunya.
bylaws.
Nunya. It's called the Nunya law.
Late. Wow, this is a crazy fucking sitch going on here. Yeah, you got about a 1 in 100 chance of that just rocking your world.
They said
Get an app for it. Let the app tell you.
They said Yeah. Normally, we're in a 1 to 10,000 chance.
Never going to happen.
1 in 100 for the next 7 days, they say.
Like guaranteed going to happen.
And this would be so big that it would endanger you up here
2 hours away.
2 hours away. So think about what kind of...
I could be hurt here.
Killed.
Well, let's slow down.
You will be killed.
I will never die in an earthquake.
I'm
I
not
will
saying.
put that on record right now. Not a chance in fuck I will die in an earthquake. Save lives and give out Werthers to children?
But what about the fallout of it from an earthquake? If
emotionally?
Maybe like
Gas
rotten
lines?
food or like a...
Rotten tempeh? This tempeh went rotten. It doesn't. Sweet.
Maybe... So you don't think you'd be killed by a falling building or anything like that?
I will never be killed in an earthquake. If a 9.9 hit underneath this apartment, I'd walk with Mizu out of it with under a minute. Chapstick, out the door.
So the only way you could die from the symptoms of an earthquake would be if you got killed by another human being taking
my Werthers. Like all the neighborhood kids on skateboards. He's got the blow pops, and they murdered.
Get him.
That I could. I'm probably almost convinced that's how I'll die if the big one hits. Yeah, he had blow pops
and Werthers.
And
they didn't realize they were sugar free.
Yeah, they were sugar free, so the neighborhood kids killed him. They killed him dead.
It had what is it? Neutroid.
He had Neutroid compound cookies from 2013. They were very hard. One of the kids broke their tooth. He got pissed.
They killed him.
Bashed him with a skateboard deck. A Florida woman says her faith saved her from a recent home invasion that otherwise would have resulted from an armed robbery. Jackie Hagler was having a jewelry party at her home in Lake City, Florida. There were 15 other women there on Friday evening looking at jewelry. When 24-year-old Derek Lee entered the house through an open side door, he was wearing a ski cap and a bandana, and he brandished a gun. He told the women to give them their phones and money. And maybe grab all the jewelry there. Great fucking house to pick. Not a Tupperware.
But you know that jewelry is party jewelry. It's trash.
That jewelry ain't shit.
It ain't worth the weight. It ain't worth shit. It ain't worth shit.
Kidding me?
I wouldn't bother.
Well,
you're better off taking the phones.
Take the phones.
100%. If you can't, shut them off at least. But. So
the women thought that the home invasion was a party joke because everyone was having such a good time on Friday night. But then when Lee pointed the gun at one of the guests' heads
and said, bitch,
this ain't no joke. Because one of them was like, what a crazy party joke.
Is he a Chippendale
and Lee
dancer?
Said, bitch, this ain't no party joke.
My dick ain't coming out.
Yeah.
This is the only piece you're going to see tonight.
So, give me that. Is that jewelry? Let me get some of that. Well, I just stood up. This is Jackie. She's relaying this to the news.
Out in the name of Lord Jesus.
In the name of Jesus.
Out of this house.
Out of this house immediately.
You sick.
And then he replied, I'm going to shoot someone.
Someone's getting shot.
No, do you understand? I'm going to shoot you. And again, loudly, boldly, Hagler told the Jacksonville, Florida news outlet WJXT, everybody, all 16 of us started chanting, Jesus.
It's like the OA.
Jesus, Jesus, Jesus.
And so he got scared for his life.
Dog, I mean, I would have shot myself. I would have been like, ah! That's terrifying. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. I mean, he was frozen in fear, obviously. So, you know that God's hand, he was in there, said Donna Bowen, who was at the party with her 14-year-old daughter. It could have gone so differently, but always believe in God's word and that he says that he's there to protect us in times of trouble. That is a bad interpretation of your book. Don't ever do that again.
Don't ever try that
Don't ever try that again. Yes.
I know it worked.
It did work. I'm going to give you get one.
It's a gimme. You caught him off guard.
Mulligan. You happened to, because there was 16 of you. And even recounting it, I'm getting like terrified. Never, ever try that again.
No.
Well, it says he protect us.
It's just
So-
chant his name to them, and it'll be fine.
Chant his name, like his name up there, or his name that.
Darren.
Darren. Is it Darren or Derek? You. Any
Robber guy. Robber
dude,
guy.
Bad man. Listen, 16 psychopaths with a fucking living room full of costume jewelry chanting anything, you're out. There's nothing in there that
You think? How about this? Just for argument's sake, this guy entered a house. Is it safe to say that he was unaware that he was coming in on a Tupperware jewelry party? That the sheer, like, you walk in and see 16 women, like...
Yeah. I mean, you're ready to tie up 3 or 4. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, there's like a fantasy come true.
Yeah, like, wait a minute.
This has got to be a TV show or
just
something.
stop.
It's a prank show.
This is amazing.
No, I mean, you got to walk in and see that and be like, oh, Jesus, I wasn't...
Yeah, Jesus.
Exactly right.
Exactly. Back
Jesus,
at them.
I wasn't expecting
He should have done it
that.
to them first. Jesus. And they would have just been like, give him jewelry.
He walked in and was shocked to begin with, and then they started chanting, and he was
In
like,
perfect unison.
maybe they knew I was coming or something. Like, this is, maybe I've been tricked.
I've been had.
I've been hustled.
Yep.
So I think it was several things that added into the, like, this is better, let's just leave this one alone.
I'm
going to dip.
Yeah, he robbed a woman at an ATM a little bit later, got caught. So that's much easier.
Way.
If she only knew. If she turned from the ATM, Jesus.
Imagine if she did it too.
The guy was just like, I can't.
But he got popped, huh?
I got him. Hiding in the woods. Scared. Shaking.
Yeah.
Darren, are you okay in there? No, you don't know what happened to me.
You have no idea what happened. You'll never believe what happened.
Just check this story out. Like, on the way out, like, I know you're going to cuff me up, but listen to this crazy story. I've got... It's February of 2013. Coming this fall, a new men's line, 222 by Adam Levine for Kmart. And I thought, oh man, we're just talking shit about Adam Levine. I guess, because when we take people and they become like people, like huge celebs, I always forget that, like, the trappings of that turns into, like, it's not just you make music that we like, that I forget that turns into, like, a Kmart clothing line, And also
a million other things.
Yeah, like a fragrance, like when I went to his
opening.
the Adam Levine premier fragrance installation.
Got like slapped in the face with like white linen sheets.
Undulating linen sheets. It was a stunning gallery-like experience, Jonathan, to luxuriate in the new fragrance, Adam Levine.
And so the drapes were soaked in this fragrance?
Soaked in it. Like I had to walk through it like a little market where you have to go through those little fucking those strips of like German-fested
like a
strips.
meat market?
Yeah, like let me go to this meat market. Undulated linens, like all of my forearms and shoulders, because I swim through it.
Like a breaststroke.
Breaststroke it. Welcome to the premiere unveiling of Adam Levine's signature fragrance.
What was it called? Levine?
It
Or
was called
Adam.
Adam Levine.
Was it?
No, you have to say it all. It's all Adam Joseph Levine. This one-of-a-kind installation space is devoted to the fragrance's unique notes. Enter and notice the large space filled with fans blowing it onto a sheer white fabric, making it undulate. Each scent's narrative is expressed in a time-released formula through the top, mid, and dry chords. Much like music, the culmination creates an unforgettable experience.
Harmony.
Man, you can smell like Jagger. Smell like Jagger. I just want to...
Were there a lot of people there?
There were so many people there, undulating.
Together.
I've never seen other people undulate. I got the stank like Jagger. Everyone just breaststroking through this fucking building. I'm just going to give you some poetry.
Of his?
These are tweets from...
Musings?
Musings from that time. I wish we'd stop telling our kids they're good at everything and allow them to fail sometimes. You mean like when Mr. Kelly, like when you were failing Mr. Kelly's class, the teacher who rocks, and he vouched for your ass, so you'd move like Jagger? So what you're saying
Which
to me?
is it?
What do you want? Because what you're saying is not what you did. Oh, you want to fail? Well, then go back, get your GED, because they just pulled your fucking. Where'd you go? Crossroads? Where the fuck do you go? They just pulled your fucking diploma. I just called Crossroads. They pulled your diploma. What's up?
You gotta go to summer school.
Go to summer school, bitch. The new TV series for Peacock. Adam Levine.
Back to school.
Back to school. You know, I prefer it when my iPhone screen is cracked. It looks more soulful that way.
Wow.
Oh, I fucking hate this dude, man.
That is wild.
I hate this guy.
That's a crazy thing to say anytime, any year, ever.
I hate it. I mean, I hate that statement.
It's a terrible statement.
It's an awful life to live. I mean, great. I mean, it's all beautiful. Yes.
But you're a fucking asshole.
In the end,
you're a fucking
in the end, when it all comes down to it, and we're all gonna die, dog, we'll all be on our deathbeds, and some of us said that, and some of us didn't. Now what's up? If I gotta wait, whenever that day does come,
when
I'm
Adam,
on my deathbed, can you get him on the phone and be like, let me just remind you.
I may be
dead.
But
Alone and dead, but those kids might have bashed me good, but it seems like life's most poetic moments never occur when you want them to. I guess that's part of what makes them poetic. Oh, I hate this person.
you think he's writing all these, right?
I hate this person.
This isn't a publicist?
Oh, no, this is musings. These are morning musings.
Morning musings with Adam Levine.
When someone tells me to grow up, I always answer with, why? Why? I don't know.
Goo goo.
Goo goo gaga, baby talk, why? I don't know. Love is my religion.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, man.
He's a shit.
Is it? 'Cause mine's hate. Mine's hate. And I don't like you. I know that's bad to put in the universe.
But it's true.
I know it's bad. I'm going to Ringo piece it. I'm Ringo piecing it right now, but I don't like you. And all the shit you got.
I don't like you and all the shit you got.
Oh my God. Hey man.
I mean, think about this.
man.
He is like
A billionaire?
But I mean, 5-10 times over since then. I mean, he's only.
Oh, he wasn't even famous.
I mean,
then.
he's yeah. This isn't even like this is
like Adam
pre-voice, right? I mean, this is
This is pre-fragrance. I mean,
this is pre-fragrance.
you know, there's before COVID, after COVID. There's pre-fragrance.
This might be pre-Jagger.
I don't know. I didn't get the timeline. 2013 Kids' Choice Awards. Best Actor, Johnny Depp for Dark Shadows.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know. Wasn't that a TV show? Dark Shadows?
No.
They turned into a movie? Wasn't that a British...
What are you talking about?
Dark Shadows, wasn't that a like a famous British TV show in the 60s?
Jeff? I remember the movie. I don't remember anything about this, much less that he won Best Actor
won
for
Best
it.
Actor. You won Academy Award. I mean, Kids' Choice Award.
It's a kids movie? Dark Shadows?
It's probably not an adult's movie. Okay. It's British, right?
Dark Shadows. I put in dark. It's the second thing that shows up, but that's probably because it was listening to me anyway.
It's Dark Mole, Dark Shadows.
No recollection
Not a thing.
whatsoever.
7 years ago, we don't have a fucking recollection.
It's him dressed up like Nosferatu-y kind of vibes.
Yeah, what's this?
All right. So he won for this.
We got up on the stage, told the audience, the kids, keep it tight. What?
I think
What?
that's what it's like
Hey.
the terms.
Kids,
Keep it tight.
keep it fucking tight.
You know what I mean?
JD up here. You know what I mean? Cocaine. I mean, Mom, sorry.
High and tight.
High and tight. What? No, I'm out. I'm out. Mommy, what did he say? He said, keep it tight, honey. Just do what he does.
Do it, but Depp does.
Playboy magazine.
Do it like Depp.
March. What would Depp do? WW DD.
WWDD.
What's that bracelet? Oh, it's WWDD. Who? What's the... don't worry about it. Keep it tight.
Just keep it tight.
Playboy Advisor, March 2013. A previous issue, a reader wrote that he masturbated into a glass.
Wait, I'm sorry. A reader wrote?
A reader wrote in that talking about a previous Playboy Advisor, one that we mentioned from 2012, if I'm not mistaken, that a reader wrote in that he masturbated into a glass with a lipstick print on it.
For months.
Forever. Tonight.
Tonight.
I'm a 25-year-old, but have spent only 6 months out of prison since I was 15.
Oof.
13.
Oof.
So my life experience is limited. Several of my female pen pals have, at my request, put lipstick on their labia and sent me a pussy print.
Yes.
Most prisons don't allow inmates to receive nude images, so this feels like the best I'm going to get.
Fuck yeah.
After I get the print, I masturbate to it. The turn on is knowing that if I were free, the women would fuck me.
Yep.
Yeah. I've even placed my tongue against the prints because the lipstick
This has nothing.
on her
This
pussy.
is not the same thing.
Is this too extreme?
No.
Okay. Totally.
You're in fucking jail. This guy was at a fucking party with his friend.
Beautiful condo. Beautiful friends.
It's his friend's girlfriend.
At a fucking Beaujolais
Not locked
party.
up for fucking 10 years for the time he was a teenager.
Watch
Fucking cool idea, though.
Lovely that they would do that.
Lipstick pussy print?
Fantastic.
I've never heard of that. I
Request
didn't
it.
realize people
You
did
can request
that.
that on the outside, can you not?
Can I request that on the
request
show?
it on the outside? Not in the
888-842-2357?
What the fuck here?
Seth's address is
So
listed.
he's okay.
I mean,
He might want to fucking think about getting out of, not spending his whole fucking life in prison.
he's out.
No, he's in.
No, he's out. He said he's just out.
I'm just out.
How? He just wrote that. It's what he says in the beginning. That's what got him through,
Okay.
right?
I have I'm 25. Have spent my since in my life. No, he just says that he's spent only 6 months out of prison since he was a teenager. I don't think he said.
So it's not. We're not in the midst of those 6 months when we're receiving this.
He's
So you
in.
can write the Playboy Advisor. How would you know this story? You're not allowed to have Playboys in prison.
Well, maybe you can get all the letters.
They just give you the advisor.
They just give you the braille and the advisors.
Bullshit.
What?
He's out of jail.
Okay, he's out. He's back in. I mean,
By
by
now?
a week later. But anyway,
I think that pussy print with lipstick, though,
say different level.
the whole thing sounds
Fantastic. Sensual.
stimulating.
Sensual.
I mean, that would be if you were locked up and you had the vision. I mean, like he put it maybe a little bit bluntly, but the idea that a girl would be writing you and go out of her way to put lipstick on her labias,
For you.
and then, I mean, that is as close as, I mean, that's just, that was right there. That was right where you want to be.
Right where you, well, not even exactly where you want to be, but somewhat near the ballpark of where you want to be.
That's different than
Yeah.
a dude jerking off to just a bottom lip print of his
It's gonna be
friend's
bad, though, when he
girlfriend.
does get out, goes there and says, "Hey, it's me," and the door is like, close.
Well, that's
Aw.
maybe why he's back in.
Oh, but what? Oh, but
that might be why he's back.
Yeah, but you.
Yeah,
Well,
I know I did, but I felt
Yeah,
bad
but
for
I
you,
just-
and that was,
yeah, but like-
and also
yeah.
like you were far away.
Yeah, but I have like my husband and 4 kids are like we're having a pot roast.
Like, we were
Get outta
just
here.
having fun.
Yeah, get out of here.
I felt bad for you.
I felt so bad for you.
That's why I gave you that
Gave you that.
labial imprint.
That's why I gave you that fucking from my Etsy shop. Labial prints on my Etsy shop.
But you have to request that specifically in the letter. Like, will you?
I would
Because
think
you
that's
would.
such a-
That's a very specific.
Yeah, I never been in. I don't know. That could be just.
I'm sure it's commonplace.
Yeah.
Once I heard it, I was like, oh, I bet you like.
Oh, LP? Oh yeah. No, you're not LP, the musical artist. Is that?
Labial impressions.
I love that. God. Love that podcast.
Have you ever heard labial
impressions? It's just everything. It's just, from a female perspective. March of 2013, hugging someone can help reduce stress, fear, anxiety, have a lowering effect on blood pressure, promote well-being, and improve memory performance. These positive effects are caused by the secretion of the peptide oxytocin that happens when we are hugged by someone that we know very well. So, being deprived of that, we're being deprived right now of this oxytocin. A key point, though, hugging strangers has the exact opposite effect. So if you're, I don't know if you're forced to hug a stranger, why would you hug a stranger?
Why would you hug a stranger? Where do you hug strangers?
Maybe a stranger, maybe you show up somewhere, let's say at that Beaujolais party, and strangers come up, hi, oh, good, nice to meet you. Give me, some people they're very forthright in their hugging.
Sure, but usually that's because you share some type of connection, not necessarily directly, but maybe via another person who you are both close with. For someone who you have no connection with whatsoever, like I've never met you and we don't know anybody in common.
Here's your venti drip. Come here.
Give me a
hug. Give me a hug. I made
you a coffee. Give me the fucking hug.
I made you that coffee. Now hug me. That's how it works here at Hug Bucks. Give me it. All right, everybody chill. Stop hugging.
Quit hugging.
Stop hugging.
Well, I guess maybe the idea is, where you hug strangers is at raves.
Yeah, but they didn't do this study on Molly. This was a sober.
A lot of stranger hugging in those places, festival environments.
All parents think that they know their baby well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would hope. I don't really know much about this kid. Your baby? I don't know what it's into. But are they willing to?
Paying much attention.
I haven't really been paying much attention, with all the binging and such. Are they willing to bet on it? Find out Saturday night, April 13th, 2013 on ABC's Bet on Your Baby. Didn't last that long, but...
You remember it?
Yeah, they bet on babies.
And what, did dads lose a lot?
The dads are like, I guarantee you, shut up, honey. What happens is the parents usually, they bet differently, and then, so one of them hates the kid, both of them hate each other. So it really sows a discord in between. Will your baby hold on to this ball if you give this toddler, hold on to this for 1 minute. Can you do that? Just for daddy. I'm going to leave the room, and then they come out and join the wife, and they've already bet. Can you hold on to this ball for 1 minute? So the toddler's just sitting there, everything's fine, until the little door comes out, and a little fucking toy truck comes and the kid's like, go away, screaming, because they're torturing this child, because it's trying to do what the dad said. The mom and the dad have both bet differently. So it's either you don't trust the kid, you don't believe in the kid, they had to pull it off the schedule because what we were finding was
polarizing.
It was polarizing effect.
For also the viewing families.
For the viewing families. Because then they would be like, do you think that he could? Come here. It's tough. I have an idea. Let's do a show. We take fucking babies and we have the parents bet on them if they can do shit. Are you so fucking out of ideas? Bet, and we'll call it bet on your fucking baby. You take the F word out and it's on. Okay, bet on your baby. It's the same thing. Whether it's my title or your title, you're betting on your baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bet against your baby.
Bet against your baby and hate your wife for believing in him.
On ABC.
Coming on ABC. Hosted by Joel McHale. Sweet.
Does he get canceled?
Get canceled from what? Every time I turn the fucking TV on, there's 30 people. Every time I turn the fucking TV on, I have to see. Why is this? Didn't I fucking ask for, a reset, a moratorium? Didn't I say in fucking March that by the time, it's still not autumn yet. Let me chill. That's not till September 22nd. That's a hard out on September. When the first day of autumn.
Pull the plug.
Yeah, my phone rings and I tell you who's in, who's out. Hard reset. My God. Now, we were talking about movies that people had watched. I want to hold out on that because The show hasn't been up long enough to get a more...
Okay.
I'll throw one out that I knew we were going to get. Big Lebowski. I mean, I knew that was coming. Like,
But how many times?
I've got at least 100.
At least 100.
Yeah.
We're talking...
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I got 2 people that have seen 2 different movies 100 times and both said not even my favorite movie. UHF and Die Hard. Not even my favorite movie. Well, what the fuck is your favorite movie? I've only seen my favorite movie 3 times.
Well, that's
But I've seen my favorite film 3 times. I've seen UHF 101 times.
Yeah, because maybe there's something more. You don't have to go through
all the emotions of loving the movie so much.
You could just be like, I really like this movie. It's soothing to me how much I like it, but I don't love it so much that it causes me duress.
I'm going to give you this as we get out of here on this episode 812. This was 2013 at the cinema.
This was?
This is how exciting it was to think about going to the movies.
You still made lists about of movies.
Well, these are the movies that came out in 2013.
That you saw.
No, that, listen to
that
this.
you loved.
Fast and the Furious 6. Die Hard 5. A Good Day to Die Hard. Scary Movie 5.
Yeah.
Hangover 3.
Yeah.
Riddick 3. Iron Man 3. G.I. Joe 2, Retaliate. Ooh. I would have gone with Retaliation, but hey, I called the ABC show Better Your Fucking Baby, so what do I know?
Bet against
G.I. Joe 2, fucking Retaliation. What do they get?
Call it Retaliate,
they went
you gotta
just Retaliate. Okay. Wolverine 2, Smurfs 2, Grown Ups 2. My point is, I think 2013 is when it ended.
That was it.
I think that's the official ending
That was like the last dribbles
of America.
The last dribbles of America.
Thor 2, The Dark Worlds. 300.
But the Dark World that's the Johnny Depp movie?
That's Dark Knight?
I don't know, man.
That's Dark Shadows. Dark Shadows 2, The Rise of Depp. Keeping it tight. 302, Rise of an Empire.
Jesus.
Despicable Me 2. Hunger Games 2, Catching Fire. The Hobbit 2, The Desolation of Smog. What? It's The Desolation of Smog. I've seen it 100 times.
Not even my favorite Hobbit.
S-M-A-U-G? What the fuck is that word?
Smaug.
Kick-Ass 2. Red 2.
What's Red?
Red is that Bruce Willis. I think that's comic book shit. Machete 2. Machete Kills. Insidious Chapter 2. Anchorman 2. The Legend Continues. Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2. Star Trek 2. Into the Darkness. That's the 12th in the Star Trek series, though, total. I'd love to sit down and watch 12 Star Trek movies. That would probably be so much fun. The Last Exorcism Part 2. The Haunting in Connecticut 2. Ghosts of Georgia. Percy Jackson 2. Sea of Monsters. Monsters University, a prequel to Monsters, Inc. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3D. In that, we're told to ignore 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 because this serves as a direct sequel to your father's 1974 original. And then Man of Steel, which is the seventh.
But it's the second.
It's the 7th in the feature of Superman. There was George Reeves. Then there was Christopher Reeve. Then Brandon Routh. And now, so is Man of Steel 1 or Man of Steel? Is that the first? Yes. That's the first with Henry Cavill?
Oh, I thought it was the second with Henry Cavill. Oh, I guess not. Maybe it's the first. So that's it.
And then Inside Llewyn Davis. So as you can be like, you'll give you one option. What do you want to do? You have to either see every one of these movies or Oscar Isaac is standing over it by himself waving to you. And he's like, you have to pick. You can come see this movie, or you see all of these. But you
what's
you
the other
never
one?
get. It's Inside Llewyn Davis, but you
What
never
is
get
that?
to see it.
I never.
You never see that movie. If you watch all of these, you have to decide. And Oscar Isaac is standing there, and he's like, "Come over here,
Please."
please." The Coen brothers are right there with him. They're like, "Come here, come here." And you were like, fuck it, dog, Red 2.
I gotta see. I gotta know what happens.
Bruce Willis, Smog. Fuck it, yo.
Um,
Fuck it!
So that was
That was 2013.
that was the death rattle.
I'm going to go with that.
Yeah. The end. That was the end.
I was
it's
in
post
there.
2012. It's post Mayan calendar.
Oh, so it was it.
I told you.
December 21st, 2012.
Everything is completely.
And then I went to the movies, and just every day I saw one of these movies until I got all the way to the end. Wow.
It's the end of it all. Everything's
So
been
it was
shitty and twisted ever since.
actually right. When Keanu gets a second, when he's free early next year, they're shooting John Wick 4 and John Wick 5. There you go. You like that?
Pretty happy about that.
You like that?
Might make up for these previews for Bill and Ted's new movie.
Oh, you saw Bill and Ted? I'm so sorry. Here's 4 and 5 John Wick. Please forgive me.
So sorry, I had to.
Here, I made a motorcycle.
I
Take a
promised them I
motorcycle.
would. I promised that dude I'd make it with him.
You know, it's really like fucking Jeff said. You know, it's one for you, one for the studio.
Well, this one's for Alex Winter. I think this is all about Alex.
One for Alex.
One for Alex before he literally hangs himself in a fucking bathroom.
He directed Showbiz Kids on HBO, so he's still in the mix.
What's
working
Show
behind the scenes
Biz
documentary
Kids?
about kids that came up in showbiz. Mila Jovovich, Evan Rachel Wood.
Would he consider
Will
him?
Wheaton,
He would be one of those.
a child actor. I don't know what his
Alex Winter.
I don't know if he.
How old was he in summer school?
He was already 33. Isn't that crazy?
Is he in summer school? He is, right? Yeah.
Is he in summer school? Is he in summer school?
Almost positive.
Okay. Episode 812. Oh yeah, dude. America through the eyes of two
Is
American
he in summer
Americans.
school, Jeff?
I don't think so.
Because it's the two. There's like a pair of them in summer school, and they're like really into like horror special effects.
It's not him, I don't think.
Cool.
888-842-2357. That number is a toll-free voicemail. You can call that.
Oh no, it's Dean Cameron,
Okay.
and
That's 1987 summer school. Is that correct? Marcus Harmon. 888-842-2357.
it's Gary Riley. You know who that is?
Is that the other one? No. Oh, wow. He looks good now.
Fuck, man.
Is that him now?
Yeah, Gary Riley and Dean Cameron from
Okay.
summer school. So that's who plays the old.
The old horror
He
guys.
looks like shit.
Hey, now!
He might be a junkie or dying of some other type
could be
of
a
terminal disease because he
junkie.
did not look.
Ah,
He don't look
shit.
right.
Shit. Fuck. What's his name? Because this episode is obviously
Dedicated to the. He's still alive. He's 53 years old.
That's tough, though, dog.
I'm gonna just say Gary Riley
Why don't you message him?
junkie?
And
Question
just
mark.
see if there's any mugshots pop up. Ah, poor Gary. Maybe he was they did a lot of special effects in that movie, right? They were very good in that scene where they made it look like everyone
He's
was
also
murdered.
in Stand By Me. He plays one of the baddies, the older brother baddies, I think.
Okay.
What are you saying?
In Summer School, is that scene where they create the murder scene in the classroom because they're very good at special effects? Maybe he's just showing off his special effects and makeup work and making himself look bad. So do you ever think about that?
No.
You could call the voicemail. You could tell it the movie that you've seen anywhere from 10 to 100 times. Anything that we've talked about in 2013.
I'm trying to think of what movie I've seen the most and how many times that is. And I honestly,
You don't know.
this is going to sound crazy. Maybe Searching for Bobby Fischer?
You love that movie. You fucking love that movie.
And I've maybe seen it
You're searching.
5 times? 6
Easy.
times?
Easy. Can never find him because he's elusive. I'm looking for you.
Why is that movie
Why does it do it for
Why
you?
does that?
'Cause it's got it all.
Because it's Joe Mantegna, I think. That's why.
The Mantegna.
The Mantegna. And Ben Kingsley, lest we forget. I'm a sucker for a bad Kingsley, bad Kingsley role.
Always have, always will be.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, you've probably seen that
You
more
know what?
than 5
That's
times.
a lie. It has to be Star Wars or Empire Strikes Back.
Maybe
I
you
would
saw that
probably
like
say.
10 times when you were a kid?
I've probably seen it 20 times
As an
throughout my
adult?
life.
Okay.
All said and done.
The Empire Strikes Back.
The Empire
Strikes Back.
striketh back.
Okay.
My name's Jonathan Larroquette. This is Seth Romatelli. The show is called UhhYeahDude. This is episode 812. We have a toll-free voicemail if you'd like to call and leave us a message about, I guess about this.
About anything.
888-842-2357.
What are your thoughts? What are your feelings about America?
We also have a website. It's UhhYeahDude.com.
What
There's
do you think about America?
click-throughs there for show notes, for merchandise that we have for sale. Also, ticket links for some shows that we have happening and scheduled for 2021.
20 what?
Uh,
It's rather optimistic. 2021?
I think it's optimistic. I don't think it's rather optimistic. I think it's just optimistic enough.
Perfect level.
Perfect
Of optimism.
dosage of optimism. So also, this show is commercial free and advertising free. So if
That's
you'd
the way
like
to
to
go.
keep it that way,
Straight content. Straight fire.
please pledge to us on Patreon. That's Patreon. You could pledge to the show. You get access to the archived episodes, hundreds of shows that are not available on the iTunes of us, starting way back in February of 2006. We also do these episodes currently in 3-camera, and Jeff cuts those live for us, and those are available on the Patreon as well.
I call him UH Jeff. That's what I
UH
call
Jeff.
him. I've seen him
I've
over
seen
100
him
times.
over 100 times.
Hope
That's
I see him
absolutely
100
true.
more. Never get old of that movie.
Never get sick of this old movie.
I don't care what frame rate he's in.
So,
Episode 812 on 812. Do we have to wait till midnight to do 813? To keep, this is amazing.
that's a coincidence I didn't put together until
Isn't it? You know what? Isn't
actually till now,
isn't
right
that-
now.
but like,
Even
isn't-
when you said it earlier, I
know,
didn't.
but
It
like,
didn't.
But isn't that like what?
But it's
coincidence-
also my lunar birthday. So do you understand the synchronicity
I know,
involved?
But like, what is synchronicity?
It's
and,
more
like,
important for me than it is for you. Even
It has
it's
deeper
more
resonance.
significant. Because 44, 4 plus 4, 8, 8, 12,
Holy shit.
8 plus 1 plus 2,
8 plus 1 plus
11,
11.
2,
Oh, it's 2 numbers. Dose.
4, 4, same number. Twins,
4 is the same number. Twins.
Minnesota,
Minnesota. Kirby Puckett.
bucket,
Fuck it.
888-842-2357.
It's amazing. Seatbelts.
Seatbelts.